Tuesday, January 15th on Fox.
Fox Sunday kicks off a thrilling new year when Jon Stewart and Dan Rather uncover a surprising presidential candidate on an all-new Simpsons.
It's primary fever. Catch it.
That's what you said about yellow fever, and that was no fun.
Then, after a new King of the Hill, Family Guy's patriotism is put to the test.
Complete this sentence. The land of the free and the home of the blank.
The Whopper?
Followed by an all-new American Dad. The wildest shows of the new year start at 7/6 Central, Sunday on Fox.
Stay tuned. Central Iowa's only 9 o'clock newscast is next. Fox News at 9. The time is right.
The way I look at it, why just settle for one Happy New Year?
Furniture Row Outlet has resolved to make this new year much more comfortable. Rest easier for many years to come with no interest until 2011, plus no payments until 2009. You'll also find special savings throughout the store, all backed by our 200% guaranteed lowest price pledge. The clock is ticking. Hurry into Furniture Row Outlet and take advantage of this limited time New Year's offer of no interest until 2011, plus no payments until 2009.
Only on Fox 17.
For Monday, December 31st, this is Fox News at 9. Caucus Week, it's finally here. We'll tell you all you need to know in Caucus 101. And an NBA star hits the campaign trail speaking out for Sudan. Plus, if quitting smoking tops your list of New Year's resolutions, a call to Quitline Iowa will get you free nicotine patches or gum. Those stories plus your Foxcast right now on Fox News at 9. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Megan Trulecki in for Lindsey Grahams. Some recent polls show Mitt Romney and John McCain gaining back ground as Mike Huckabee falls back in the GOP race, which Huckabee believes is a result of untrue attack ads against him. Today, he planned to fight back. That story is first on Fox tonight. After responding to the ads this past weekend by calling Mitt Romney dishonest, today the Arkansas governor had planned to air an attack ad of his own, but pulled the plug before it can make air, stating he wants to keep his campaign positive and commented on what effect negative campaign ads have on audiences.
It's an effect on causing people to doubt. What I have to decide, though, is do I want to do the same thing? And I just had to decide today, no, I don't. You know, I got here by being positive. I got here talking about who I am, what I believe.
The last-minute decision to yank the Romney attack ad occurred at a press conference earlier today, which was supposed to serve as the launch of the commercial. It's almost time to caucus. Are you ready? Elias Johnson spent some time at the Polk County Convention Center to find out how Republicans and Democrats will caucus on Thursday night.
Good evening, Megan. In just 3 short days, this convention hall will be transformed into a mass media feeding frenzy as 1,781 Iowa precincts begin reporting caucus results, which Democrats and Republicans go about in very different ways to accomplish. So you've made up your mind and are planning on caucusing Thursday night.
And it's the first year I'll be able to do it.
Congratulations, the easy part is over. Now it's time to make sure you know how your party's caucus works. Choosing a date is one thing. Republicans and Democrats can both agree on. How to go about actually caucusing is another story.
We like our way, and we've never discussed changing it.
Iowa Republican Party spokesperson Mary Tiffany says the caucus night for the GOPs is much like the straw poll. After finding out which precinct you live in and its caucus location, arrive at 7 p.m., cast a ballot for your candidate, and that's it.
Well, it's really easy.
As for the Democrats,
it's different. But, I mean, it's still a process of selecting first in the nation.
For both parties, the first 2 steps remains the same, but Democrats prefer caucus goers arrive at 6:30 and register at their precinct location. At 7 o'clock, participants form preference groups for each candidate. The number of people in each group is then counted to determine if it's viable, meaning represents at least 15% of the total number of people at the precinct. If a group doesn't, it must choose a different cluster to join until the 15% threshold is attained. So make sure to bring that state issue ID to your caucus precinct on Thursday no later than 6:30 to be safe, and be prepared for what could be a very historic presidential election with Iowa leading the way. From the Polk County Convention Complex, Elias Johnson, Fox News at 9.
Thanks, Elias. Crews have most of the setup completed at the Polk County Convention Complex for Thursday night's caucus returns. The Republicans and Democratic parties have teamed up to offer local, national, and international media a joint headquarters to watch the returns come in. Organizers say Des Moines will be the focus of the political world Thursday evening as viewers across the globe watch for the results from more than 1,700 precincts around Iowa.
Absolutely. They will be seeing this room, and they'll probably be hearing from their local paper. I mean, we literally have people from Japan, Korea, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. I mean, we have representation from the Middle East. You will see this room broadcast across the world.
Organizers say between the campaign staff, volunteers, and the media, they expect an additional 10,000 people in Iowa this week. Today, President Bush signed a bill into law that would allow state and local governments to cut ties with investors who support the Sudanese government. Hundreds of thousands of people have died in the Darfur region. Now, a former NBA player and native of Sudan is speaking out. Angel Albert has more on his trip to Iowa.
Hook shot of Manute Bol.
For 10 years, measuring in at 7 foot 7 inches, he played one of the most intimidating defenders in the NBA.
That night I was playing against Dr. J, and I called home and I told them, I said, I played against Dr. J. Nobody believed me because
Manute Bol lived the dream of making it to America while his country was in the middle of civil war. He describes his first trip home to southern Sudan. They were at war with northern Sudan.
And this is the first time for me to go home, but I went home. You cannot ask your cousin. If you ask your cousin and say, oh, your cousin is killed, it's dead. So I don't ask anymore. I just sit there and I see them. I say hi to them. And we lost a lot of people.
Too many family members lost to count. He tried to get help from then President Clinton.
We were telling them, please take care of these people now, They never listened to us.
He's still trying to get them to listen today. He's made peace with the Darfur region that was once at war with his people and now speaks on their behalf.
I know that a lot of Sudanese people, a lot of some Sudanese people don't want to be supporting Darfur because, they was against us before, a long time ago. But God said that forgive somebody, something happened.
Now Manute wants to use his moves on the presidential candidates to ask how they would stop the ongoing genocide in Darfur. They will have to look up to him, and this time he says he hopes they're listening. Angel Albert, Fox News at 9.
Manute Bol and potentially hundreds of other Sudanese refugees are gathering on the Capitol steps tomorrow at 12:30. All of the presidential candidates have been invited to attend the rally, and some have already committed a representative to be there for them while they tour the state. We turn to meteorologist Brian Hughes for a first look at our weather. Brian.
Well, Megan, we are watching the very cold air make its way into the regions. We do have an Arctic blast headed for us here for the next couple of days. Let's take a look at radar right now. Precision Doppler shows us what's happening and just a few flurries passing through the area, but nothing significant at this point. And we're not going to see anything significant here as we go through the rest of the week, except for the cold temperatures. Temperatures right now, 15 in Ankeny. We get to the airport, 17. Same thing in Newton with Marshalltown, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa, both all at 19, as well as, if I could speak, Audubon and Adair. Overnight tonight, temperatures in the single digits, cold, cloudy, windy, maybe a few flurries. Winds out of the northwest, 12 to 25. Coming up, we're going to take a live look at Times Square and show you what's happening there and give you that forecast, those details, and a frigid forecast in a moment when I can speak properly.
All right, thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
And a lot of the presidential contenders are braving the cold and planning to ring in the new year in Iowa. Tonight, Hillary and Bill Clinton are holding a bash at this hour in downtown Des Moines. Earlier this evening, staffers prepared for the big New Year's Eve bash at Capitol Square. Republican Mike Huckabee is also ringing in the new year with supporters in Des Moines. Others in this state include John Edwards, Barack Obama, Bill Richardson, Chris Dodd, Joe Biden, Mitt Romney, and Fred Thompson. If you are heading to the airport Good Friday or Saturday, a strong word of caution. There will be about 50% more passengers leaving those days. That's because all of the out-of-town media and political staffers will be heading out of Capital City. Be prepared to pack your patience, and airport officials offer these tips to help speed you through the airport. Before you leave home, check with your airline to see if your flight is on time. Also, pack carefully to avoid delays at security. Remember, you'll be asked to remove your shoes, so slip-ons are best. And have your ID along with your plane ticket ready when you reach security. Officials also ask you arrive a good 2 hours before your flight departs. The Muscular Dystrophy Association is searching for summer camp volunteers. Each year, at no charge to families, MDA Summer Camp serves more than 4,000 campers and 80 camps nationwide. Applicants must be at least 16 years old and able to lift and care for campers ages 6 through 21. Every volunteer counselor buddies up with a camper and helps them with daily activities. If you're anxious to see January 3rd come and go, you're not alone. Here's a tongue-in-cheek tune that captures what a lot of Iowans are thinking these days.
Get out of our town. Get off of my phone. Don't wanna be pushed. Don't wanna be pulled.
That's Jason Walsmith of the Iowa rock band The Nadas, along with Kyle Munson of the Des Moines Register. As of tonight, the video and internet hit has been viewed on YouTube about 2,000 times. Coming up on Fox News at 9, another health reason to quit smoking, researchers found the more you smoke, the more problems you may have in the bedroom. That story in Fox Family Health. And the Hawks are the best in the nation, at least in one sport. Josh Middleman tells the details later in sports.
You're watching the Fox News at 9, Central Iowa's only primetime newscast. Lindsey Grams, Brian Hughes, Jared Aarons, and the Fox News at 9 news team bring you today's news, weather, and sports an hour earlier. Fox News at 9. The time is right.
The matchup no one could have predicted takes center stage. Undefeated Hawaii looks to follow in Boise State's footsteps and shock the world when they battle SEC powerhouse Georgia.
Tuesday at 7 on Fox 17.
We don't have to imagine the crises the next president will face. Ending the war and bringing our sons and daughters home safe. Preventing a meltdown in Pakistan. Keeping nuclear weapons out of the hands of terrorists. For 35 years, Joe Biden has been tested and made the tough decisions that have protected our nation and saved lives. Isn't that what we need in this office?
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
A home and a good job. The American dream started in towns like Newton, Iowa, with companies like Maytag. This October, Maytag closed its doors forever. 1,800 jobs lost, while our government gives tax breaks to companies that move jobs offshore. John Edwards knows the Maytag closing jeopardizes a way of life. He says it's time to end tax breaks for companies that move good jobs offshore. Give voice to your values. Tell John Edwards he's right. Paid for by Working for Working Americans and not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee.
Even in an election year, the most important caucuses in Iowa are held inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. This is Big Ten country, and this is where it lives.
With more Hawkeye games than anyone else, the Big Ten Network is your ultimate source for Iowa basketball. Go Hawkeyes.
I'm Fred Thompson, and I approve this message.
The Wall Street Journal says Fred Thompson's tax cut plan leads the GOP field. A leading economic group calls it a plan conservatives can rally around. The Conservative National Review says only Thompson has outlined specific conservative policies on immigration. Investors Daily says Thompson's national security plan features a Reagan-esque rebuilding of our military. And the National Right to Life Committee endorsed him because they know he can win. Fred Thompson, the clear conservative choice.
On the next 2.5 Men.
The way to slow yourself down, think of something completely non-sexual.
What do you think of?
You.
Tonight at 10:30 on Fox 17.
Taking a live look. This is Times Square right now. Some crazy kids downtown there having a good old time. There's the ball right up there, and a big view here. You can see just everybody going crazy. Going to have over 1 million people. Now, let's talk about the ball real quick. Like I said, the live picture coming in right now. This ball has all LED lights on it, so it's nice and eco-friendly. It's a green ball, even though it doesn't look green right now. Here's the deal. When this thing is fully lit up, it uses the same amount of power as 10 toasters. That sounds like some good toast to me. Okay, let's move on. Show you what's happening. Wind chill advisory in effect northwestern section of the state. It is going to be brutally cold tomorrow. It's going to be bitter. It's going to be bad. I'd rather just be slapped in the face 10 times than have to go outside. That's how bad it's going to be. So get ready for it. Satellite radar combination. Snow is exiting the region. You can see some of the clouds still lingering somewhat, but we're not going to lose all the clouds tonight. And when we lose them for the most part tomorrow night, that's when we're really going to drop out, bottom out with those temperatures. Right now you can see teens all across the state from up north, Estherville, 14, 10, 16 in Mason City, 17 in the Lou. 14, Cedar Rapids, the metro, 18 degrees. Wind chill readings, 0, -4, -1, 1, -1, -1 in Ottumwa, 11 in Burlington. Everybody got the snows down here in southeastern Iowa. Good amount of it from Brighton in Washington County. About 5 inches. You get down to Fairfield, 4.5 inches. And you even get closer down here towards Burlington. The like, we saw snowfall total 6 to near 7 inches. Satellite and radar combination. You see most of that storm system exiting the region, causing some problems O'Hare and Midway, but otherwise for us it's just bitterly cold. Forecast models show us that it's exiting the region. We have nothing to worry about except for the northerly wind. It's going to be very breezy, no doubt about that. High pressure dominates. This is Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock as it moves in Wednesday morning. Oh my goodness. Temperatures bottoming out, some minus double digits in parts of the state. Now, chill casts. Here we go. 10 o'clock this evening. Watch what happens. We're going to go all the way into the early morning hours. We're going to stop there. 8 o'clock. This is 8 o'clock in the morning. -11 Cedar Rapids. -15 Fort Dodge. -16 Mason City. And then look what happens as you continue on into the afternoon, evening, 3 o'clock. Look at that, -21 Mason City. On the wind chills, first of the nation forecasts, 28 for the caucus. Mostly sunny winds out of the southwest, 10 to 15. That's helping to warm us up. Cloudy, windy, and cold tonight. 5-day forecast, 8 tomorrow, 30% chance of flurries. It will be windy, no doubt about that. -8 on Wednesday morning, 12 during the day, 28 caucus day, 33 Friday, Saturday, 30% chance of rain, 42. How about that? Warming up. Stick around. Coming up, health and business news, plus we'll go back to New York City here every once in a while. Details on that in just a bit.
Cuddy's Festival of Lights now through January 6th.
I'm John Edwards, and I approve this message. Here's the choice. Keep going the way we are, pretend the system works while corporate greed rules, insurance lobbyists kill health care, energy giants make billions from insane gas prices, and the middle class is squeezed to the breaking point. Or tell the truth. The status quo and good intentions aren't enough. We're not going to look our kids in the eye and say corporate greed stole your future. We're going to say America rose up, saved the middle class, gave you a better life, and it started right here in Iowa.
For many doctors and healthcare professionals helping others around the world, their journey has a shared beginning here in Des Moines at Des Moines University. Established in 1898 and now the 15th largest medical school in the country, Des Moines University is producing the physicians and healthcare professionals the world needs. Here at Des Moines University in Des Moines, we're doing a world of good.
Do you suffer from TFS, tiny flame syndrome?
Where's the flame?
Is that better?
No, Max, we have tiny flame syndrome. We need a big flame.
To cure TFS and get big flames, come to the Fireplace Superstore, your Heat and Glow headquarters for big flames since 1977.
Look, hon, no more tiny flames.
And accent lighting, too.
For big flames and more, come to Fireplace Superstore, your Heat and Glow headquarters.
Hi, Dick Enrico from Second Wind Exercise Equipment. It's incredible. Better yet, unbelievable. Second Wind's Fit and Finance has been extended till spring of 2009. That's right, no interest, no payments for 15 months on the latest and brand new factory fresh exercise gear. Home gyms, bikes, climbers, treadmills, and the hot new cross trainers. Priced right, in stock and ready to go. The name brands you know from the company you trust. Second Wind's no interest, no payments till spring of 2009 will end soon. Don't you miss it.
Everywhere my family and I go, we hear that America's challenges are simply too big for Washington politicians. I spent my life tackling big problems, helping turn around business, the Olympics, and state government. Together we can grow our economy, stop illegal immigration, defend life, and preserve the values that make America the hope of the earth. It's time to turn around Washington. I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message.
Men who smoke are more prone to having problems in the bedroom. A pair of studies show men with a pack-a-day habit are almost 40% more likely to struggle with impotence than men who don't smoke. One study of more than 8,000 Australian men between the ages of 16 and 59 also found that the number of cigarettes smoked went up, so too did the chances of impotence. Another study, this one in the American Journal of Epidemiology, suggests male smokers in their 40s are more likely to experience erectile difficulties than older, non-smoking males. If quitting smoking tops your list of New Year's resolutions, Quitline Iowa can help. A toll-free call to Quitline Iowa will get you free nicotine patches or gum. Officials say those trying to kick the nicotine addiction are twice as likely to succeed using nicotine replacement methods. Sponsored through the Iowa Department of Public Health, the program is paid with funds raised through last year's $1-a-pack cigarette tax increase. Quitline Iowa's telephone bank will be open New Year's Day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. You want to write this number down if you're interested. It's 1-800-784-8669 or 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Overall, 2007 was an up year for Wall Street. Terry Keenan has a wrap-up in Fox Biz News.
Stocks finished the year on a down note, the Dow dropping 101 points on the last trading day of 2007. The Nasdaq and S&P also falling. But 2007 was an up year on Wall Street. The Dow climbing 6.4%. The Nasdaq, the big winner. The S&P also gaining on the year. Some good news in housing. Existing home sales rising slightly in November compared with the month before, but the median price did drop. Merrill Lynch looking to sell off another chunk of the company. Published report saying Merrill is talking to Chinese and Middle Eastern governments about another cash infusion. Just last week, it sold a $7.5 billion stake. That's Biz. I'm Cherry Keenan.
On its back, last night's game. We'll explain in sports, but first, your Fox stocks.
Tonight's Fox Stocks are brought to you by Hanson Directory Service, the hometown directory for over 450,000 Central Iowans.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
That America is listening. Not just Democrats, but Republicans and independents who've lost trust in their government, but want to believe again. I am in this race to tell the corporate lobbyists that their days of setting the agenda in Washington are over. I have done more than any other candidate in this race to take on the lobbyists, and I have won. They have not funded my campaign, and they will not drown out the voices of the American people when I am president. I'm in this race to take those tax breaks away from companies that are moving jobs overseas and put them in the pockets of hardworking Americans who deserve it. I want to stop talking about the outrage of 47 million Americans without health care and start actually doing something about it. That's why I'm running Iowa. Your future is our future, and our moment is now.
Don't miss America's favorite comedy smash.
The audience thought it was a mistake.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
1 hour tonight after Fox News at 9.
A tax battle is raging in Washington.
To stop massive tax hikes, conservatives have to be united. But listen to Mike Huckabee when he was Arkansas governor.
Tax at the wholesale level for tobacco. Surcharge on the income tax. That's acceptable. A sales tax. That's fine. Any combination of those various ideas, then you will have nothing but my profound thanks.
Clubforgrowth.net is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We don't have to imagine the crises the next president will face. Ending the war and bringing our sons and daughters home safe. Preventing a meltdown in Pakistan. Keeping nuclear weapons out of the hands of terrorists. For 35 years, Joe Biden has been tested and made the tough decisions that have protected our nation and saved lives. Isn't that what we need in this office?
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Fox 17 Sports is brought to you by Menards.
This week at Menards, get an automatic 10% rebate when you use your Menards Big Card. Insulate your home and get an automatic 10% rebate when you buy Johns Manville Insulation with your Big Card. Johns Manville R25 Comfort Therm Insulation is great for insulating attics or ceilings and wrapped for less itch and less dust. Just $14.88 a roll. Plus, get an automatic 10% rebate on anything in the store, even sale prices when you put it on your Menards Big Card.
Save big money at Menards.
Happy New Year, everyone. The Iowa wrestling team certainly heading into 2008 feeling awfully good. Last night, the top-ranked Hawks claimed their first Midlands title since '02. Iowa just blowing away the competition, finishing 46 points ahead of the second-ranked Cyclones. 5 Hawks advanced to the finals. 4 wrestlers winning championships. Defending national champ Mark Perry inflicting pain on a great wrestler in John Reeder. Perry picks up his second Midlands title with an 8-0 major. Joe Slayton, Dan LeClaire, and Brent Metcalf also champs. If you haven't gotten a chance to see the nation's top wrestling team in person, you can do so this Saturday night. Iowa will host 5th-ranked Oklahoma State Wrestling, set to start around 7 o'clock. Well, to the delight of everyone in Cyclone Nation, basketball star Wesley Johnson looks to be returning to form. And last night's win over Albany, the sophomore dropping in 20 points, tying his season high. He also had 20 against Alabama. Johnson, who was named to the Big 12 All-Rookie team last season, has been slowed by a foot injury. Iowa State has won 5 of 6 since losing at Drake. The Cyclones host USC Upstate Wednesday night. Well, former Iowa State football coach Dan McCarney looks to end his first season as a South Florida assistant on a strong note. The 23rd-ranked Bulls clash today with Oregon in the Sun Bowl. After scrolling through lots of video, folks, the best I could come up with was the back of Mac's head. Not the ideal shot. South Florida looks good for a while. Second quarter, it's 11-3. Matt Grothe avoids the sack and finds Torres Johnson for the score. Game tied after the 2. A few minutes later, the Ducks' Jonathan Stewart, like a rocket, into the open field, 72 of his 251 rushing yards. Oregon leads, and it would get ugly in West Texas. South Florida probably plays its worst game of the season, 56-21 the final. Indiana making its first bowl appearance since '93, taking on Oklahoma State in the Inside Bowl. Cowboys explode out of the gate. Zach Robinson, 24 yards to Dex Bryant. That makes it 14-3. Second quarter, it's 21-3. I got to question the pass defense here. You know, it's a cliche to say how wide open can the guy get, but I have never seen anyone that wide open. Darius Bowman, the touchdown catch. Too bad the Hoosiers didn't look like this against Iowa. Here's an Indiana touchdown, by the way. Hoosiers lose big, or not too big. 49-33 ends up being the final. Here's your bowl rundown on Fox tomorrow. It starts with the Cotton Bowl, the great Darren McFadden and the Arkansas Razorbacks. First, Big 12 North champ Missouri. That starts at 10:30. Tomorrow night, starting at 7, the first BCS game, 10-2, Georgia, and unbeaten Hawaii duel in the Sugar Bowl. Finally, a day after the Baltimore Ravens' dreadful season ends, the team fires head coach Brian Billick. Baltimore, picked by some to compete for the AFC title, finished 5-11, including an 9-game losing streak. The Ravens won a Super Bowl under Billick, who was in Baltimore for 9 years. And I'll say it again, Happy New Year, everyone. More news after the break.
I worry about my kids.
My children's future.
My children and my grandchildren.
I don't want my children to grow up in a country that's at war.
I don't want my grandchildren to have to worry about
education and health care.
I think a lot of people are concerned about their future.
We need change right now. Hillary can start this job on day one. Day one.
And she won't need on-the-job training.
She's been a change maker all of her life.
All the candidates are talking about change. She can step right in. Hillary is the one who can bring change about.
Hillary Clinton.
I think she's cool.
AFSCME People is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Phil?
Yeah.
Your expense report, Burgertown last Friday.
Burgertown.
Got a receipt?
Can I just photocopy my butt?
Oh, shit, mama. Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, that's...
With those cheap burger combo meals, you could pay in the end. Instead, get a tasty new Subway Black Forest Hammer Tender Roast Beef Sub. Add a Coke Zero for real Coke taste and 0 calories. Subway, eat fresh.
Bill Richardson has negotiated with some of our most difficult adversaries. This is his plan for Iraq. Remove all troops, but keep forces in nearby countries to ensure stability. Hold a reconciliation conference between Iraqi ethnic and religious groups, and secure the region by working with neighboring countries, including Syria and Iran. See the plan at thedifferenceoniraq.com. There is a way out.
I'm Bill Richardson, and I approve this message.
It's the final days of the Chevy Red Tag event, where the price on the tag is the price you'll pay. And for a limited time, get $1,000 bonus cash on top of most other offers on select 08 Chevy models like our best-selling car, pickup, and SUV. That's an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of most other offers on select 08 Chevy models. Hurry, the Chevy Red Tag event ends January 2nd.
Click on moreiowans.drivechevy.com. Then see your select Central Iowa Chevy dealer.
The price of dependence on foreign oil, healthcare in crisis, government run by corporate lobbyists. Isn't it time someone had a plan to take them on? The Edwards Plan. Ban campaign cash from lobbyists. End tax breaks for big oil. Stop job-killing trade deals. Stand up to insurance companies for real health reform. Ask all the candidates for their plans to level the playing field. Paid for by Alliance for a New America, which is responsible for its content. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee.
This is the LG LCD flat panel, and this is the LG Plasma TV, and the all-new LG Opus Premium line. Any questions? Well, you should have plenty. Travis Audio and Video has all the right answers to your LG big screen, micro, plasma, flat panel, HD TV, or LCD questions. Travis shows you your options and explains them in simple terms so you're an expert too. Travis Audio and Video, 4931 Douglas Avenue, your LG television experts.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Tonight after Fox News at 9.
Okay, Brian, I have my Arctic coat on standby. I'm ready for the chill.
Oh, and it's going to be a chill and a half. Look at this. Here we go. Tomorrow, 8 degrees, 30% chance of some light snow, flurries, maybe a snow shower. Any snow that did fall today will become sort of a blowing snow tomorrow. 8 degrees. Then we get to Wednesday morning, minus 8 degrees. We get up to 12. But the good part about Wednesday is sunny skies, and mostly sunny skies. No wind, but 0 as we go into caucus morning, and then that evening, well, that afternoon we'll get to 28 degrees. But look at that, 42 on Saturday, so 30% chance of rain. But still, it's just going to be horribly cold.
I can't get past that minus 8 because that's not the wind chill. That's how cold it is.
I know, and wind chills tomorrow afternoon will get to minus 15 all the way to minus 25 degrees. So it's going to be very, very cold. New York City. Here's the look. Right now, Kid Rock is playing at the moment. So
having a good time, ringing in the New Year's. Brian, any New Year's resolutions that you've been thinking of? Remember, we are on TV.
That's the problem. We're on TV. I'm trying to think of the New Year's resolutions. I don't know. For me, probably to get back into the gym and get ready for RAGBRAI properly this year.
Oh, okay. You're actually going to work out before you hit
Well, no, I mean, I did work out before going on RAGBRAI, but still, it was the problem. problem was getting on RAGBRAI because they kind of threw me into it. Said, "Oh yeah, you're going to do RAGBRAI." No. What? But anyway,
well, now you know
what about yours?
is,
What
so
about yours?
Okay, well, for me, clean out my closet.
Clean out your closet. What's fun in that?
Because then you clean it out and organize it, and then then you can buy more stuff.
Absolutely.
More room for shoes.
Well, that's true, and I think I want to buy some new suits. But needless to say, it's midnight tonight. Temperature in New York City 34 degrees.
Oh, that's not fair.
And why do they say it's cold there?
I have no idea. They should come to Iowa.
Yeah, they should come to Iowa. Most of the journalists are here in Iowa.
All right, well, have a wonderful New Year and stay warm. That's all the time we have. We'll see you next year.
Happy New Year!
We have to go shopping.
It's just a couple of things, all right? Come on, stop whining.